It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. It is summer, and we are always on the lookout for great recipes to try that will expand our food palates, and especially if they are this healthy. And today we are joined by one of our favorites. Carishma is still with us. She is not only an actress, a TV presenter, now a podcaster, but she cooks a mean dish too. And this morning she is going to show us how to prepare a tuna tataki. I love the sound of this. Girl, you had me on tuna. That looks like a beautiful little fillet of tuna right there. And we're going to have to do a lot during this time. So I'm going to crack the whip.
So we are going to... I'm getting started. This is one of my favorite dishes, Graham. It's so amazing, especially if you get fresh tuna. We get fresh tuna off the boats in the harbour in Hart Bay.
Yeah, for sure.
So you want to get a good crust on that tuna.
And I like the fact that we're using the black and the
I
kind of
love
natural sesame seeds. But that in itself is going to have quite a nice Asian flavour profile, which I'm all about.
The Asian flavours in here. So you're going to get the crust on there, nice and good. Okay.
Right.
Hands off a bit, and then you want a really searing hot pan. I mean, you can see this is almost
smoking already.
Right. I actually don't have any tongs to fry this with.
There are things everywhere. There are things everywhere. We will find them. There have to be tongs somewhere. There are 9 tongs.
We'll make use of this one. Okay, so you're going to take your sesame oil, right? And you're going to put a little bit of that sesame oil in that pan, nice and hot, and then going to take...
and that is an unmatched flavour profile for me. It broke my heart when you started to get like unscented sesame oil. I'm like, no, but the whole point is the flavour.
That aroma, I mean, so you want to give this a very, I can see the seeds are popping. It's
that's great.
So good.
And then, of course, you're protecting the integrity of this beautiful fresh fish as well.
Absolutely. You're going to get all of those fresh tuna flavors and the texture. There's something about just a seared tuna, like the texture.
I know, and if sushi is just too much of a push for you, this is maybe a great way for you to introduce fresh fish into your diet in a slightly more kind of manageable texture.
Absolutely. So you just want to, I mean, you can kind of see, and the more you do it, the better you get at this.
Oh, for sure.
When I started kind of trying to sear fish, I think I was terrible at it. I always used to get the timing wrong, but now we've got it down to an art, I hope.
Because all you really need is a sear. You just need just a slice. You could probably slice that up and eat it.
And it's almost just to...
raw,
It's just to get that coating stuck to the fish, right? So that's done. So I'm going to take this...
And that coating is giving you full value. Look how beautiful that's like a work of art.
And then... Wow. You would usually put this in the fridge. And I like to leave mine to set for a good, 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
So you'll be able to slice nicely. But on TV,
so no time to play. Yeah.
Tataki sauce, right?
Ooh.
Some soy sauce.
Okay.
In the bowl. So easy.
And this is where the magic starts to happen. When we talk about these basic Asian flavors, they combine so
much. And it's a balance. So it's like we've got some coconut aminos here for slight bit of sweetness.
Oh, wow. Okay.
To it. And then we've got a little bit of lemon juice just for that little zing. And then we're going to do the chili.
A little bit of heat, and you do need a little bit of heat. I'm sorry,
Asian
you've got
food,
to,
and especially with the tuna. So.
And it's also heat as a flavour, not just to get that kick.
No, exactly.
And you've got to bear that in mind, that it's here to enhance the flavours, not to kind of overshadow or eradicate them. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're going to get some nice thin slices.
Well done.
There.
Master with the serrated blades. Well done.
Okay. So there we go. Going to pop that.
And bear in mind, when you're chopping your chilies, just be careful what you touch afterwards.
Afterwards, exactly. So, and then we're going to take a little bit of coriander, another one of my favorite ingredients. I've got the stems and everything in here because they add the flavour.
They've got that
so
chunkiness.
Many people don't want to do the stems, and I'm like, no.
Listen, I don't want to do the coriander. I mean, I'm one of those people. I belong to that genetic pool that just can't eat coriander.
No,
but I know. I'm missing out in life.
Breaking my heart now.
I work with some of the best chefs in the world, and I know what it does for flavours. But you do need a fresh, herbaceous element in here to just kick it up a notch. You need something like that.
So the last element of that is going to be our garlic.
Right.
So you fry the garlic. So all the rest of your sesame oil goes in there.
There we go. Nothing gets left behind.
You get it on the heat.
Because that's another, I think, a staple of the Asian cooking is the funkiness. You need a bit of
Absolutely.
garlic funk, a little bit of fish paste, a little bit of something to give it a bit of oomph.
I just love frying off the garlic because it still brings out the flavor, but it makes it a little subtle. Graham, can I ask you to just hold that
I
and
could
watch
do
that
anything you
for
want
me?
in this.
And I'm going to try and give this tuna
All right, so we've got literally about half a minute
okay,
to put this to the test. Oh, that looks stunning.
Here we go.
Wow, and that's perfect. So you've just got that slight
Just
hint of
got
being
that-
cooked on the outside, but
Absolutely.
the
So you
integrity
see-
of the meat
You
looks
see, it's a little bit
perfect.
rough in the cutting because it hasn't set.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Okay,
know?
so that really does help. Just a half
Just
an hour.
A little set. So
Oh, that is exquisite.
on the plate.
You can do it, little guy. I would keep this oil afterwards as a dressing or something.
No, well,
That's exquisite.
this is what we are going to do, Graham. So how's that garlic looking?
Oh, that looks great.
Okay, so, I mean, I would let it go a bit longer, but because of time,
We're doing it for TV.
we're doing
my
it for
friend.
TV,
We're doing
guys.
It for TV.
Okay, so you put all of that.
Oh, this is kind of like
In
food
there,
theatre. I would prepare this in
like
front of your
that.
guests, to be quite honest.
Well, you really could, and then you give it a nice stir. Get all of those flavors
smells
in
coming out of that.
there. And then you just do a little drizzle, and you want to get all the good stuff, right? You want to get
You know,
all
this
the,
whole time I'm just thinking to myself how lucky your family is.
you know,
that you are this
they can't
invested.
complain.
No,
they can't
well, no,
complain.
they dare not. They dare not, or we'll have something to say.
So you want to get a little bit of everything kind of like on every piece, right?
I love
And
it.
you want to dress this like right before serving,
Okay.
right?
Don't let it
And
sit. Yeah,
there you
and again,
go.
because you want that meat of the fish to be as fresh and succinct as possible.
little
Oh,
thing
this
out
is
there.
beautifully balanced. It hasn't required a huge amount of kind of resource or logistics to get us there, and it looks kind of like fine dining. Oh, that is
mean,
exquisite. Absolutely beautiful.
Fresh and perfect for the summer season.
Just
Yeah?
like you, my friend. Fresh and perfect for the summer season. Well, that is in bloom. If you want to recreate this for yourself, maybe put a little bit of a spin on it, we'd love to see it. You can head over to expressoshow.com. We'll give you the full recipe along with all of our culinary delights. The only thing we ask, if you make it, you've got to take a photo and show us and prove it to us. Karishma, you're absolutely amazing, my friend. I cannot wait to see what new colors, what new shades are going to be revealed as you continue to bloom
Yeah,
in
baby.
2024.